Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. I bet your year is off to a great start because you are here with us. My name is Noralise, and I will be your host. Thank you for joining me this morning. I am curious, though. Could you all share with me in the chat today if you have any New Year's resolutions, perhaps to be a little healthier, move a little more, dance a little more, or maybe do some yoga? I'm so excited today to introduce our special guest. But before we do that, I do have a few things that I want to mention today. Number one, do you have a library card? If your answer is no, you are never too young or too old to get a library card. And if you're interested, please visit ocls.info/get your card for more information and even an application. Number two, have you heard of Beanstack? Yes, Beanstack is a really cool platform where you can get some book recommendations, event recommendations, and even participate in some challenges, reading challenges throughout the year. So if you don't have an account with Beanstack, it is free and very easy to do. Just visit ocls.beanstack.org. And number three, we want you to register for our events. Stay in the loop and all of the things that the library is doing this new year. We have some really cool things. In fact, on February 19th at 4:30, we're going to have hip hop artist Fuge with us. Music and social justice artist Fuge presents a high energy hip hop concert for Black history. It's full of joy, and there's lots of dance moves and facts about Black pioneers past and present. So don't forget to register with your brand new or old library card. It is free. All right, friends, I am excited. It is time for PLAYologist Yolanda. Kids yoga classes with Yolanda Deon is full of fun yoga, meditation, and mindfulness sessions with a twist that uses a play based yoga curriculum that is trauma informed, conscious. And I'm excited to meet her and for you all to have a great time with her. So let's bring her in. Hi, Jolanda. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing really great, Noralise. Thanks for having me today.
Oh, we are so excited. We're excited to get moving with you and doing yoga. So I don't want to take more of your time. So I'm just going to let things go and I'll see you later on, okay?
Awesome. Bye. Well, hello, friends, and welcome to our New Year themed yoga session. Before we get started, I wanted to show you two props that you might want to go grab before the session. I have a ball that we'll be using later today, and I also have a stuffed animal. This is my yoga bear. So if you wanted to go grab those while I'm singing, you're more than welcome. Without further ado, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Clap, clap, stomp, stomp. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Hooray! Well, hello, friends, again, and thanks for joining me today. I am so excited to be here with you guys today for my first kids yoga session of this new year. Can you guys believe that we are in a new year? We are in 2022. Wow, that's pretty amazing. We are here to celebrate the new year together. But I wanted to tell you guys about friends around the world because our friends around the world, guess what? They got to observe the new year come in where they live at as well. So that's really cool. New Year is a global thing. Can you say globe? Good job, globe. So for us to get to know one another, I'd like to sing a song to introduce you to me, and I'd like to introduce you to some of my friends that I have here with me today. So, I have a name, you have a name, you should call me by my name, Miss Yolanda, Miss Yolanda. That's my name. Hello. I have a name, you have a name. Oh, look, you should call him by his name. That is my yoga pup, yoga pup. That's his name. Can you guys say hello, yoga pup? Yoga pup's going to be here watching for the duration of our session. And next, I have a name, you have a name. You must call him by his name. That's Yoga Bear, Yoga Bear. That's his name. Can you guys say hello, Yoga Bear? Did you go find a stuffy? You did. Can we sing to your stuffy today as well? I have a name, you have a name. I must call him by his name. That's Stuffy, Stuffy. That's their name. Hello, stuffed animal. And then there's you. I have a name, you have a name. I must call you by your name. Friend, friend. That's your name. Hello, friend. Well, I am so happy to get to know you guys today, and I'm happy that you have gotten to know my friends and me. So let me show you once again the things that we'll be using today. I have a ball. Did you go find a ball? And then Yoga Bear. You are more than welcome to grab your Yoga Bear, put your Yoga Bear down on your mat, and we are going to do some amazing yoga together. We are going to start by stretching our bodies and listening to some music. So as you listen, follow along with the music and follow the moves that I do. You're more than welcome to stand up and let's get grooving together.
Battery 90%.
Here we go.
iPhone. Head, shoulders, crescent moon, yoga pose. Reach up real high, breathe in through your nose. Bend down and touch your toes, touch your toes.
Let's do that again, just because you know you can.
Head, shoulders, do the tree yoga pose. Head, shoulders, do the tree yoga pose. Reach up real high, breathe in through your nose. Bend down and touch your toes, touch your toes.
This time, go a little faster, cause you're the yoga master.
Head, shoulders, triangle yoga pose. Head, shoulders, triangle yoga pose. Reach up real high, breathe in through your nose. Bend down and touch your toes, touch your toes.
Knick, knack, patty, whack, everybody on your back.
Head, shoulders, do the bridge yoga pose. Head, shoulders, do the bridge yoga pose. Breathe in and out deeply through your nose. Sit up and and touch your toes, touch your toes.
B-5-O funny, everybody on your tummy.
Head, shoulders, do the bow yoga pose. Head, shoulders, do the bow yoga pose. Breathe in and out deeply through your nose. Rest in your child's pose.
Well, that was amazing. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in, blow it out. Take another deep breath in, blow it out, and we are going to get ready to learn some yoga skills today. We're going to start by standing up. So if you can go ahead and find a spot on your floor. I have a mat, or I have the floor behind my mat. I'm going to step here so you can see me really well. And the first yoga pose that we're going to do today is going to be a clock, because New Year's, right? Let's go ahead and take our right arm, bring it just above our head. Can you see my shadow in the background where you can see my hand? Hello, hand. And then hold your hand up and tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. It's midnight again. Midnight, Happy New Year. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. You have made an amazing clock. Next, we're going to become a star. You're going to take your feet, bring them out really wide. Don't fall though. And then take your hands and bring them just above your head. And now you are a shining star with 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, bright stars. Shine bright and breathe. Up next, we're going to become the moon, but not just any moon. We did this in our last activity. We're going to become a crescent moon. So hands together, high five them together above your head, and then bend over to the left side. You are now a crescent moon. Come back to center, and then bend to your right. You are a crescent moon again. Hello, crescent moons. I bet you guys look amazing as the moon. Next, we're all going to sit down. I'll sit on my mat. If you have a mat, you can sit on yours too, or just sit on the ground. Now that we're here, we're going to take our arms out really, really wide, all the way back, and then we're going to bring them around our bodies and squeeze like a big New Year's Day hug when you see your family for the first time on New Year's Day. Hands go out, reverse which hand is on the top, and then hug yourself again. New Year's hug. Happy New Year, family member. Happy New Year, friend. And then we have heroes on New Year's. So I think all of you guys are superheroes. So you're going to become a superhero with me. You're going to stand on your knees, take your feet, and let them flare out to the side. And then you're going to sit back on your bottom, and your feet are now like your cape. You are now a hero. This is hero pose. Good job. I bet you're doing great. Next up, we are going to become a balloon that we decorate with for New Year's Day. Are you ready? Go ahead and breathe in. Hold it. And let's pop the balloon. That balloon is deflating. Oh my goodness. You guys made a big balloon. Me, I would be a big red balloon. Next up, we're going to become a table, because I would imagine on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, you may eat a really great meal with your family. So let's make a table. Press your hands firmly into your floor. Knees are into the floor. You're on all fours. Maybe tap your toes. Tap, tap, tap. And you have a flat back there. So flat that you can take your stuffed animal and let your stuffy rest on your back. Oh my goodness. Very good. You guys have made a really great table. Next up, I'm going to show you some animals. First, we're going to do a scary cat. Meow. And then we're going to do a cow. Dip your belly close to the ground and moo. Cat meow, cow moo. Next up, I think we should bring a lion into our New Year's mix. So hands to the side, tongue out, and lion. Next, we're going to do a seated eagle. An eagle, take your hands, cactus them out to the side, then bring your hands close together, let them pass one another, and then cross them around, and then look up to the sky. You are now an eagle. Caw, caw, caw. That's how my eagle sounds. I don't know. Sounds fun to me. So now you have all of those yoga skills in your yoga basket. We are now going to put them to use through song and dance. What's a yoga party without a dance party? Let's go ahead and stand up on our feet and get ready for the yoga slide. Are you guys ready? Here we go.
This is a dance that's fun for you. When I say yoga slide, here's what you do. Put your hands in namaste. Let your body start to sway. Step to the left, then to the right. The yoga slides out of sight. Hands up, hands up. Come on. We're gonna be yogis.
Here we go.
We're gonna be yogis. Jump up really high and then touch the sky. Jump, jump. Keep jumping, jumping, jumping. 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 Now you touch your toes. This is ragdoll pose. Breathe in and out through your nose. And then come into mountain pose. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. It's the yoga slide. Move side to side. It's the yoga slide. Make it wide. It's the yoga slide. Come on, take a ride. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Chair pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Chair pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. And then come into mountain pose. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. It's the yoga slide. Move side to side. It's the yoga slide. Make it wide. It's the yoga slide. Come on, take a ride. Slide to the right, dancer pose. Breathe in and out through your nose and then return to mountain pose. Slide to the left, dancer pose. Breathe in and out through your nose and then return to mountain pose. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Warrior pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Then return to mountain pose. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Warrior pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Then return to mountain pose. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. It's the yoga slide. Move side to side. It's the yoga slide. Make it wide. It's the yoga slide. Come on, take a ride. Can you stand up tall? Be a tree, don't fall. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Now the other side. Keep your arms out wide. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. And then come into mountain pose. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Eagle pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Drum, drum on your knees. Eagle pose and freeze. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. And then come into mountain pose. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. Claps, 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 jumping jacks. It's the yoga slide. Move side to side. It's the yoga slide. Make it wide. It's the yoga slide. Come on, take a ride. Get down on the floor and let's do some more. Crisscross, applesauce, pretzel pose is the boss. Twist to the left. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Twist to the right. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Twist to the left. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Twist to the right. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Now it's time to rest. The yoga slide is the best. Lay your body down and don't make a sound. This is the original yoga slide. I'm Harini. Peace out.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Did you guys have fun? I'm sure. Let's grab a little bit of water. Water and breathing are always really important when you're doing yoga. So if you're doing yoga at home, make sure you're breathing and you're doing yoga. Now it's time for us to grab our ball because it is time for our New Year's Eve ball drop. But before we count down, we're going to count up. So take your ball, touch your ball on the ground, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now it's time for our countdown. We're going to make the ball drop like you see in Times Square on New Year's Eve. Or if you're here in Orlando, there's an orange on Church Street. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! And now we have confetti fingers. Happy New Year, friends. That was some amazing countdowning. Good job. So it's time for story time, friends. Since we're down on our mats or on the ground, let's get really comfortable and prepare ourselves for story time. But my story time is not like your normal story time. I don't have a book. We're going to use our bodies as props for parts of the story. And then you're going to listen for the different yoga words that we learned earlier today when we learned our pose skills. Are you ready? I have a story. What can it be? I have a story. Listen and see. I have a story. What can it be? Gather around and read with me. My story today is called New Year's Eve on the Farm. It's New Year's Eve on the farm, and the animals are all gathering around for their yearly celebration. The barn dog, can you guys do a dog with me? Downward dog. Good job. Is trying to put up the streamers, but he can't reach. He reached up really high, but then he had to come down to rest. He got on his tippy toes, but still couldn't reach. Finally, he asked an eagle to help. Eagles are able to get up much higher places than dogs. She was able to fly around the barn and put the colorful streamers all over the barn. It started to look very festive, but they still needed some balloons. Okay, everybody, let's blow up your belly like a big balloon. And now pop them. The decorations were almost finished, but the cats, can you guys become a cat? Meow. And cows, moo, needed to set the table. Hello, bear. My bear's on my table. They covered the table with a tablecloth so everybody that arrived could put their party food on the table. Everyone ate lots of yummy food, and then they all set their New Year's resolution for the new year. One guest said she wanted to be proud like a hero. Do you guys remember hero? Feet out, down in your bottom. Hero. Another said that in the sports he played, he wanted to be strong like a lion. Another guest said she wanted to be bright like a star in school. Bright star. They went around the room until everybody made a resolution. And then they all threw confetti in the air, confetti fingers, and gave a friend a great big hug. And they shouted, Happy New Year! It was going to be a great year filled with good health, the love of family and friends, and lots and lots and lots of yoga. The end. Did you guys like that story? That was New Year's Eve on the farm. So we are winding down with our yoga today. And whenever we wind down with yoga, it's always really important that we relax our bodies after we've gotten so much movement done with our bodies. So I'm going to introduce you to my friend, the cuckoo bird. Can you guys make a cuckoo bird with your hands? So sometimes we might feel cuckoo in our head and we might have so many thoughts happening all at once. Sometimes we need something to focus and clear our minds. After all, you don't want to be like the cuckoo bird flying everywhere. So let's see what cuckoo bird can teach us about meditation and being calm. Can you fly your cuckoo bird? Cuckoo bird sits on my yoga knees, squawking at all the yogis he sees. Squawk, cuckoo bird, squawk, cuckoo bird. Let's go crazy. Can you dance around? Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy. Cuckoo bird sits in my yoga tree, squawking at all the yogis he sees. Squawk, cuckoo bird. Let's go crazy. Cuckoo bird sits on my yoga knee, searching for something to calm me. Peace, cuckoo bird, peace, cuckoo bird. Peace begins with me. Well, thank you, cuckoo bird, for that lesson. Can you guys take your cuckoo bird hands and cactus them out so I can see your confetti fingers, if I could see them. Confetti fingers. And now wiggle your thumb and your index finger or your first finger here and touch that finger to your thumb. And then you're going to touch the second finger to your thumb and the third one and the fourth one. We're going to do it again, but now we're going to add peace begins with me. What a great lesson, cuckoo bird. Peace begins with me. Take your hands, put them on your belly. Breathe in, blow it out. Peace begins with me. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-y dinky dink, skinnamarink-y doo. I love you. Mwah, babies. Peace, love, and sunshine. Thanks for joining me today.
That was so much fun. Thank you, Jolanda.
You're
Yay! Oh,
welcome.
goodness. I loved the hero pose and
Oh my
that sweet yoga story. That was so cute. As someone who's always at the library doing story times, I didn't think, you just do yoga poses with the animals and everything. Oh,
God,
that was so
really.
sweet. That was so
So
sweet. Friends, at home, I hope that you enjoyed your time with Jolanda. I sure did, doing all of the dancing and the yoga poses. I hope you're feeling healthier and that you can commit to doing something like yoga maybe every day, or we could start slow, maybe once a week or something. It is now your time, friends at home, to ask Jolanda some questions. Put them in the chat so we can ask her. Think of anything you want to ask her, and we can put it on the screen and kind of go from there. Okay, so put that in the chat and see what's coming through. We have a question here that came through. And the question reads, what do you love about working with children and families?
Well, I love working with children because they're so innocent and they're so creative. And gosh, they're hilarious. Adding into their families to the mix is really important for me because a lot of times parents don't really understand how to play or how their kids play. So it's important for me to teach the parents how to observe the kids playing and then teach them how to play with their kids that are naturally creative with play.
That's so true. It's so important.
Totally.
Let's see here. Why is play important? Talking about play. Why is it important?
Speaking of play, play is so important because so often we're busy going from one thing to the next in our lives, and we don't take time to just sit and be mindful about the moment. So, play helps to encourage us to stop and just enjoy the moment. So, play is just really important for kids, of course, but then for adults too. One of my friends for Christmas bought me scented Play-Doh. I can't wait to break it open and just have fun with it. Probably during the
My
fall.
my daughter loves Play-Doh, and I bet, oh, what a fun thing to play with too. You can kind of make little Play-Doh figurines into yoga poses.
I can't wait.
That would be super, super fun. That's so cool. Let's see, what else do we have here? Could you tell us a little bit about what is PLAYologist or what is a PLAYologist?
Sure. So a playologist is something that I created years ago. It's someone that focuses on play as the forefront of everything in their life. So I like to say with adults, I like to bridge the gap between work and play and help you to figure out how to marry those two things and
Mm.
be able to play with whatever you're doing in your life. And then for kids, of course, kids naturally know how to play. So I'm just there as a vessel to kind of help them to play more.
That's fantastic. You definitely know how to bring a good time and marry all of those things together. So that's really cool. We do have a comment from someone watching. It's from Natalie, and she asks, when can we see you in person at the library?
So right now I'm on schedule with the library for, I believe it's the first week in February. I believe the Chickasaw Trail Library. I'm going to be in person doing yoga play with the kids and their families. So Natalie, I hope to see you there.
Yay, that's so exciting. So this is where our calendar, Friends at Home, comes in. You want to register for that event. You can find it on our calendar, ocls.info/event to register. So that's so exciting. We don't only get to share this time with you virtually, but also in person really, really soon. And we also have another question where Marco is asking, where can we find you? And do you teach only online?
That's a really great question, Marco. So I do teach out in the community as well. If you wanted to find me in the community or online, you can just go to my website that I think the library is going to drop the link at the end of the session. But if you go to Yolonda Deon, where can you find me or how to find me, something like that on my website, you can see all of the places that you can find me throughout Central Florida and beyond.
Absolutely. We definitely want to support Yolanda. So visit her at yolandadeon.com for more information. Thanks for asking, Marco. And then how did you start doing yoga? Another question from Natalie.
That's a great question. So, how did I start doing yoga? Actually, years ago, two things. The Mickey Mouse Club used to do yoga during their mouse exercise. So, I used to do yoga with Mickey early in the morning when I was a kid for mouse exercise. And then Denise Austin used to have really cool yoga videos and exercise videos. So, I used to do yoga with Denise Austin back in the day. But now I used to teach yoga in a brick and mortar business that I own called Amaya Papaya to kids and their grown-ups. And I also teach adult yoga and prenatal yoga to mommies throughout Central Florida as well. So,
Nice. Very cool. Could you tell us? We do have another question. How long have you been practicing yoga?
oh my goodness, probably for over, I would say 20 to 25 years. So, that's
Wow, that's
more
fantastic.
from a yoga play perspective. I wouldn't say that like I'm the most kind of limber yogi out there that you would see. I'm more of a playful yogi is how I'd like to describe my yoga style.
And that's so much fun. I think that adds a nice element to it all. It's not only just like, the mindfulness and like staying serious in the yoga poses, but adding that
Yes.
component of making it fun. So that's really cool. And we have another question here. Have you ever spoken at a conference before?
I've actually spoken at lots of places. I've spoken at a Black Business Expo. I've spoken at a kids expo before, and also I've done a TEDx talk about what else but play. You can catch my play TED talk on YouTube or on the TEDx website, or you can link to it from the front page of my website.
That's so cool. That's very awesome. And we have a comment here from Lisa, and she says, I do yoga with my preschool kids who sing the head, shoulder, and yoga song. So they're really excited that you played that today. So thank you for sharing that.
Shout out to that song and the other song that I played today. Those songs were by Kidding Around Yoga. Shout out to Kidding Around Yoga, who I have my kids yoga certification through, and you can link to them for my website as well.
That's so awesome. Jolanda, we can't thank you enough for your time and for sharing your talent and a really, really good time with us today. So thank you so much. And we hope that you have a happy, happy new year. And we'll see you soon in person.
Hey, your friends.
Friends at home, thank you so much for joining us. For more information and all that Jolanda is doing, visit her website, yolandadeon.com. You can see what she'll be up to next. We can't thank you enough for joining us today. And don't forget, sign up for our virtual events. You can see Jolanda once again at the Chicosal branch next month and also for our event on February 19th. That's ocls.info/events to register. And finally, I'd like to kindly request that you fill out our survey. Let us know how you enjoyed this event today. We love to hear from you. You can go to ocls.info/survey. There's a survey there in English or in Spanish, whatever is best for you. Again, I am your host, Nora Lise, and I am so happy you were able to join us. Happy New Year, friends, and we will see you soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to find out when we have new fun and informative videos for you. Orange County Library System is your place to learn, grow, connect.